Good morning, folks. It is your trailblazer, Corazar here. How is everyone this morning? Looks like we have Nixermaticon was first past the finish line. And Nimue Dulac says their lupines are popping in the garden. Hey, awesome. Mine are coming back, but they're not, well, they got trampled by some contractors doing brickwork last year. And so the real big one died. And I think it dropped some seeds, and so I have a little baby ones popping up. A couple little baby ones popping up. But they're not going to bloom this year, I can tell you that for sure. Faux show. We've got Underpaid Bot with a hello. Hello with a U. And Nimue Dulac was asking if I tried out Sulston's Canadian clothing mod, but I don't have that on. And Nixermaticon's got muffins. Chocolate chip. I'll take one. Sure. Sure. Who else is here? We have Storm Thunders. Welcome back, Storm Thunders. And Oak Tree. Welcome to our resident mod today. Wade Parker. Wonder what I have in store for us today? We're going to try to get to the next story location. And then we have Elegant Mess and Calzamar and Mai. And then we have Kristen Delgado. It's been forever since you could watch live. Hey, awesome. Hey, and Volsey's here. Long time no see, Volsey. Good to have you here. And Sedicius is back. Welcome back, Sedicius. Good to see you again. It's very weird. OBS has now gotten into a dichotomous situation here where I can either see chat or I can see stream stats, but not both. If I access the stream via one method, I get the chat. If I do the other method, I get the stats but no chat. Sheesh. And we have Amjorn. Hello, good day today. Well, good day to you as well. I've already had a good portion of a day packed into my morning. We had to go and do some yard work this morning. Some cleanup stuff. And so my allergies are up and hydration is down already. So if I have to just stop and mute for a minute here and there, well, you blame the yard work. It's not my fault. It's the grass's fault. Good morning, Zero Xeon. Good to have you back. Well, we're only about like a minute out, so I'm going to go ahead and face the camera and bring you all in. Hello, everyone. My name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we are here by our glorious construction. Yes, this is, we spent the whole last stream building this magnificent construction. I believe it is steel reinforced earthworks, and I'm really proud of it. I think this is probably my best work so far. I really can't, I mean, you can't beat the location, and I can't really beat the style. I mean, this is just, wow. Wow. And what is this? Why is there a hole here? Did I dig this? Oh. I did not dig that, but what is that? Oh, that's borax. Oh, neat. Wait, we know about that. Why do I have a single thing here? Did I, like, patch this up but leave a hole open for some reason? I don't know. I do weird things sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so recap from last time. We ventured across the world to... where was it? Here-ish. Here we go. Where we had a known translocator ready to roll, and we used it to translocate to here, which happened to be within spitting distance of the Lazaret, which is the second story location. And then while we were there, we got information on the village, which I think is called Quiet, but I'm not sure. Or just Village. All right. And as you can see, it is it's a trek. It's a trek. The save file is going to be like 12 gigabytes by the time we're done with this. Looking forward to that. Backup. Your storage is full. But yes, that is the plan today. And I was thinking I was maybe overthinking how to get the the elk. What's his name? Yakul here. And that is because we already have, not with us at the moment, I don't think. No, my chest is back with Yakul. We need to bring the yak here. And I remembered that we actually have a fully functional translocator in the chest that's on its back. Or that's next to it, I think. Ooh. Oh, that was silly of me. Anyway, there we go. I think the... I want to say that the boar axe is maybe that direction. Anyway, so we're going to go back. We're going to grab that. And we're going to just plop down the other translocator, link this one to that one, and then we can disassemble the one downstairs. That way we don't have to mess around with trying to get Yakul down and up that shaft. Was there an additional note to be wary about the village to be wary of number 6? I don't know. You mean like in the journal? We had some... Where was it? It was tapestries. We got a couple of these there. I want to say it was like these two. I'm not sure, but I don't recall there being another note to be worried about. Letters, Wolfstone Castle. Field Engineer's Diary. This looks new. Talking about locusts. Huh. This is new to me, guys. This is new to me. Do you guys want me to go ahead and read this? Let me put a little poll up here. Let's do... poll. Read the new note or not? Start poll. Boop. The options are yes or no. We'll come back to that after I fetch the translocator stuff. Yes. The rope silliness, of course. And, oh my goodness, we are chock full. And are you actually still on the rope, or are you sort of goofing around there, buddy? Let's put all these things in here. I don't really need decorations, king statuette, fibula statues, Jonas part, extra lantern, don't need that. What else we got in here? Let's get rid of this guy. I'm probably going to just leave these on the ground, I think. Can I leave them on the ground? I can. Ground storage, look at that. Oh, ow! What? Get! Oh my goodness. Get! 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 That's fine, okay. Sheesh. Okay, so as I was saying, so we've got our flute. This is treasure. The rest of this is tools. So I think what we'll do is... I think he's still attached. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Whoops, no. You know what? You silly. What the? Now I'm stuck to the... What? There we go. Alright. That reminds me. I remembered the other name we should give to Yakul. Is that he likes to go for drags, so I figure we should call him Cigarette. There we go. Yakul the Cigarette likes to go for a drag. There we go. Alright. Now let me get in your inventory here, buddy. This goes in, and the empty crock goes in as well. So Yakul is full. And now we can get the translocator out. Pop you in here. Wear you. And we're going to go through We'll drop the new TL on the other side, near the top, and then we will relink them. It's a bit of a silly song and dance, but if it gets Yakul across easily, then I'll take it. We'll probably also need to do some modifications here to let us walk up these wonderful stairs. Wonderful stairs. The best stairs, in fact. Well, hello to Phil Boswell and Ladit. And Anjorn is asking about wild animals. Yeah, I don't think they attack your mount. But if your mount gets hit because you were close by and they got swung at by accident, then it can get damaged, and then it might fight back. What did you miss? Is it worth going back and speedrunning the stream since you didn't miss much yet? Well, you missed us talking about the wonderful dirt pole we built here. And some of the plans, which is that we're going to go to the new location was marked on our map when we were in the last stream. I'm just going to plop this down right here. Like, just boop. Unlinked. Okay. Now, we don't have any drifties right now. We have the linker. I might need to look this up as far as how to use it. Oh, I have this still. Whoopsie. You can go back in there. What new note did you vote to read? There's a new note that we got from the Lazarus that I didn't read yet and is new to me. Let's see. I want to read up on this guy. Oh. Translocator. Quick start guide. The linker. Be repaired. Okay. To use the linker, right-click on a translocator and then right-click it on a second one. Both will become linked. If they were already linked, then they will become unlinked to those other ones. Okay, so you can relink them hot. That's good. Oh, we have an 8,000 block limitation. Okay, so I'm assuming we can do that because, let's see. This is 13045, 1084. This is, whew, real close. That is real close to, I think, the maximum link there. So that should be linked now. Hey, we have Animal Doc. Are you a veterinarian, Animal Doc? Boom. Alright, so now we should be able to... what was the Translocator quick start guide? Do we left click on this now? Choose linker, right click. Oh, we just right click both times. Okay. Out of range. Oh no. No. Shouldn't be out of range. Well, I wonder if we can just build the other one a little bit closer. Oh, hush you. He killed that hyena. He ate him. Oh, so if it's flickering, it's out of range. Interesting. Alright. We know what we could do then is... Why don't we? We can just do a shift right click, supposedly. Was it shift right click or was it control right click? Neither. But what if we were to grab the other one? What if we grab this guy? How do I clear this? Oh, right, it's going to be this. There we go. Okay, cleared. Let's sync this one up, and then we'll go through it. We'll grab the other translocator, and we'll just sort of hike it back until this stops flickering. I'm assuming that's sort of the indicator. Although it is medium rift activity now, so let's go ahead and sleep. Gonna have a bit of a kip here. Right here in Creepy Crawlyville. As you move away, the number of red dots lit on the linker will decrease. Okay, interesting. We got Alpha Scav, welcome, and Keth. Yeah, I want to say that maybe the naturally created Translocators have a little more leeway in how they can generate. All right, 640. It is medium. Not my favorite. Let's see. So we have to get, like, what, at least one red light lit up? Sounds like. I might have to crowbar this Translocator, though. A little bit rough. All right, so let's see. Gotta get the bed out of here. Let's plop down you again. So we can plop down you again. Oh, I said you again. Get the crowbar. Smack you into little pieces. Oh, look at that. Look at that dodge. Oh, my goodness. Hey, you want to fight? I'll show you how to use a bow. That's right. Beat it, buddy. Yeah, look, dudes. I'm a hunter. You can't beat a hunter with bows. It doesn't work like that. No. I always think it's a rattlesnake when I hear that cricket sound. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to rebuild this guy. So we have the unfortunate issue of we're not getting back the correct glass panes. So if you have to do this much more, I will probably just swap these for the correct things. Let's see, we need to build this thing out of this. It gave me, oh, okay, 2 of those. So it looks like we lost one of these, but I'm not super concerned about that. I'm more concerned about everything else that goes into this thing. And you. There we go. All right, Translocator. Metal scrap. Don't really want you. Ground storage. All right, so let's grab this guy. Let's grab this guy. And we're just going to hike it back this way until we get like one red light, and we'll see if the screen stops flickering. We shouldn't have to go too far. I think we're sort of right at the edge of that 8,000 block. I'm also going to mark the other Translocator so we're going straight toward it. Is this it? Yeah. Let's pin you. Oh no, go away. Yeah, I'm thinking a few hundred meters should be plenty. Then again, I really don't know. I've not used this this mod extensively yet. But if we can shave off all that travel time, I will happily do so. Oh! Hey, there we go, we got a red dot. Okay, so can we do it up here on the top of this thing? Looks like we can. Nice visibility and everything. I say we do it. Alright, so flop and yeah. Alright, so Translocator marked on the map. Let's get you off the bar so I don't accidentally link something again. Oh, I do need the crowbar because we do want to disassemble the other Translocator down in that cave now. And I might even consider if we can find a second. Go through to lock it in. I will in just a moment. I'm gonna get the crowbar out. If we can find another Translocator, I will. Maybe, you know what I'll do? What if we move the second one here, and like there basically, and then we'll keep our eyes out for another one once we get to the other place, and grab that, plop it down, and then just link it back. I see you've already broken your lead there, buddy. All right. Get back here. Get. Give me your cigarette. Get. Yeah. Why do I have to be the one carrying the 2-ton animal? There we go. Did I drop stuff from last time at the Elk already? I did. Yeah, there's stuff in his pack here. Get all the goodies. All the goodies and some junk. I think some of this is probably junk. Like I probably don't need the letter. That's what gave us the other village. But I'm not super duper concerned. Again, I got some complaints about people were like, you're leaving so much stuff behind in some comments. And I figured I should probably reiterate that I'm not here for the loot right now. I'm interested in experiencing the story. So, if my lack of looting everything like a good goblin gets to you, my response is sorry, not sorry. I mean, this was the plan from the start, was to go and experience the story more than be a loot goblin. It's junk. Of course, I have the mod on that says you don't need glue to keep any of this stuff. Grab this. Forage. Okay, so what if I just delete this stuff here? Delete. Okay. Stop that to deal with. Get you. I'm gonna throw some of this stuff just out. Hey there, Pinnix. Welcome. Oops, late to the stream watching guide 2. You know, that's a worthwhile Saturday morning or Sunday morning cartoon to watch. I've seen that guy. Yeah, he makes some good stuff. Pretty sure. Alright, there we go. You really? Get out of here. Well, you respawned probably, or you just wandered in, I don't know. You know, I think I will grab any fat these guys might have. Don't want the hides, but fat. Fat is of interest to me at all times. Although if I do get really good stuff to bring home, I will dump the fat. I may have one after all. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We're gonna build up a little bridgey dairy thing. That sound just gets me every time. I'm gonna build some fresh stairs up to here. So we're gonna get the axe out. Gonna get the very low health axe out. Get you out of here. Just some nice set of stairs up. Who doesn't love good stairs? It's probably plenty. Plenty, spelled P-L-E-N-N-Y. Of course. Okay, so let's get a little bit of dirt. Not there, I guess. Let's put you like here. So we can then get this guy going on right here. Oops. I meant to do that, definitely. So there we have you. Let's get this dirt out of here. Hey there, Kolshi. And we got TLF Forever 262. You finally caught me streaming, yeah. Same time every week. Or you just have busy Sundays. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here is the top. I'm just gonna plop this guy right about there. And then we can do, let's just do a piece of dirt here. Get rid of that dirt. Not sure why I care, but I do. And then you. And then something like this. perfect. It's definitely real stairs. But you know what? The elk can do it, so it's fine. So, question to y'all, you guys. I guess first of all, to check out the poll, we have a yes on should I read it, so I will read it momentarily. As far as the elk goes, should I try translocating while riding the elk, or is that a real bad idea? Can I find a tail that takes us closer to the village? We don't know yet. That's why we're gonna go as close as we can. We'll grab the other TL, and then we'll see if we can link up a fresh TL later. So, hopefully. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna press the wrong button. I'm gonna hit some extra buttons here to pause, so it doesn't get in the way of. Is this the one? Yes, of us reading here. Field Engineer's Diary, Volume 1, 1 of 4, and we have 3 pages here. So there are 4 volumes, it looks like, and not every volume is a single page. I have taken the liberty of keeping a personal journal on this expedition. There are many aspects of fieldwork that are not covered in the standard paperwork from the association. I will be adding to this document on a monthly basis. All aspects of the work that are deemed too personal or not relevant to the association's mission and values should be recorded, regardless of the opinions of stuffy paper pushers and the restrictions of financial contracts. Jonas himself was a man of the earth, and did not restrict his genius to the confines of pre-written boxes and bureaucracy. Neither shall I. That being said, this journal will never find its way back to the desk of the association, out of fear of my project losing its funding. Some rules must be followed. In the event that my work is deemed unfit for public access, I will detail the basics here. I am working on improving the stimulus response matrix of locusts, specifically a way for a trained individual to modify their behavior on the fly, without needing to recalibrate the main interface. My focus will be delving into the personality of locusts. The further these machines get from the capital, the stranger their behavior comes. But I believe that this can be fine-tuned to be an asset for unusual applications of locusts. I have traveled for several weeks to a remote backwater flax farming community, must be one of mine, and brought with me a prototype locust hive with abnormal behavioral modifications to experiment with on these simple people. Oh good, we're gonna just let loose the drone swarm on innocents. Perfect. Love it. It has been 1 month since my last entry, and I have settled as comfortably as I can in this community. It is astounding how these people get by with such simple tools and structures. It's like going back in time. The people are kind enough, but suspicious of my work. They have never seen the incredible feats locust-assisted work can reach. I should be done setting up the prototype hive in about a week, and then I will set them loose into the flax fields. The locals have been made aware of this, and their opinions on the matter have also been made clear. Split right down the middle. Some fear the little machines, and others are excited for their release. One notable example of an excited local is a little girl who spends more time in the woods collecting spiders than running through the streets chasing boys with the other children. She has stopped by my lab on several occasions, and she has made numerous comments on how similar locusts are to the little insects she collects in the forest. She even brought one to me, trapped in a jar, and asked me if the locusts would get along with it when they let out of their cage. As I peered at the little creature in the jar, it stared back at me with an eerie awareness. Creepy child and pet notwithstanding, her interest in the project could prove useful for public relations, so I've been welcoming and tolerant of her incessant questioning. Alright. Well, hello to a couple folks who arrived while I was reading that. We got Benny Custom, and we have Unamagkatsun, and Ryuga. Welcome to all of you. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate after that. Alright. So, now it is time. Let's see, no one has warned me that trying to ride the elk through the TL... Oh, you can't ride it to the TL. You can put it on the TL and then dismount. Okay. So it just doesn't blow up, but it doesn't let you do it either. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's see, I want... Not that. I want the rope. I'll leave the post here. I'll take the rope. There we go. And then we're going to ride you up the stairs. Hopefully I don't clip through anything. Too bad, at least. Alright, slow down. Whoa, Nelly! I'm gonna go F5. This is a lot easier to ride this way. Slow turn. Alright. Let's get you in here. Nope. There we go. Yeah, oh, there we go. Oh dear. Tell you what, I'm gonna bust some of these up here. I think they might be getting in the way. There we go. You gonna go? There you are. Alright. That was the problem. Didn't I ride one through the last stream? No, I actually hopped off at the last second. There we go. Alright. Guinamod Cotton saying the loot in the resonance doesn't reset. Well, everyone else, including the developers, seems to say it does, so I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what the right answer is there. Alright, so let's go grab the other Translocator from right here. I guess I can go ahead and delete that now. And then we'll bring that back here, plop it on the hilltop next to this one. And we'll have to just remember which one's which. I'm sure we will. Yeah, leave me alone. And then we'll be on our way. Oh, there's our dirt pile. Okay, so let's hop off. Let's grab another one of these. Staple you to it, buddy. Boop. We're gonna go crow, my goodness. We're gonna go crow, my goodness. Let's just plop down these blocks in case we want them later for anything. I don't think we will. But I figured just in case, we'll chuck the stones into the pond. So we don't risk picking them up again by accident. Goodbye. And then fresh meal from you. I think we're good. The wiki says that the loop doesn't respawn. Okay. The other problem Colshy has with the elk is it doesn't go slopes at an angle very well. Yeah, the player doesn't either. When you have either stairs that are sort of an angle, or if you have the auto step. I forget if that's a setting now or if it's a mod, but yeah, the character has the same issues. It's not very smooth. All right, so do we have enough space for everything? I think we do. Any space in here for anything else? I don't. Sweet. Alright, let's go crowbar this TL. And we have Greg Flamanguista. Welcome. Good to see you again. Nothing trying to jump me out here. Alright. And there's mostly just junk in these. Entirely just junk in these. Alright. I don't feel bad about breaking this then. And boop. Come here, buddy. All of you, come with me. So it looks like you have a chance of losing some of the metal parts into metal scraps, but luckily we have a whole bunch of them. And Greg's asking, you want to ask, do you plan on playing RimWorld in the future? I don't know. It's an option, and I think it's been an option a couple times in a couple of the votes for my secondary game on the channel. At the moment, I don't really have any plans to play anything additional. Right now, the Wednesday evening is pretty well filled up, and I just don't have as much time to record outside of what I do on Sundays right now. Thanks, kids. So right now, I don't have any plans to. When it comes time for me to start up some kind of new new series, then I'll think about it, and I'll probably put it on the list and see if folks want that. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to build this without referring to the thing. Let's see, it was like... No, there's you in the middle? Okay, I lost it. I lost it! Okay, you go here. There we go. The gears. Where'd the gears go? I think the gears went kablooey downstairs. I'll take a look again, though. There we are. Keep this with me. Plop you in there. Where are these? We can't enshrouded Kura. Me and Solston enshrouded co-op. That could be fun. I am not seeing hide nor hair of temporal gears. I don't know what's going on there. It's supposed to give us change for them, but I guess this one just decided not to. Okay, so definitely watch. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Enshrouded. What were you guys talking about RimWorld? Hey, Angie Lady and Joshua Saruda. Welcome to both of you. I guess if you're talking about me and Solston playing, that would be Enshrouded and not RimWorld by default. There we go. I've also mentioned that I've been playing Astronauts, and a couple of folks got real excited about that too. Alright, let's grab... No. Let's grab the rope first. The rope. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm going to bring this with me. I think what else I'll do, I'm going to pull this out. I'll leave this here. I'll put these in. Put the crowbar in too. Get. There we go. Alright, so we can delete this guy here. Not that one. Delete that one. There we are. Joe Mega prefers abiotic factor over Enshrouded. You don't have to lead the elk. The elk won't walk far from where you left it. I've heard people say it likes to wander. So that's why I've been stapling it down. Alright, so just so we're aware, just so we know, we can drop the Translocator here, but with the 8 kilometer maximum limit, we're only going to get like halfway there even if we get another one of these. So we're going to leave this here. We are going to link this so that if we find one, if we get real lucky and we find what we're looking for, aka a Translocator, then we can make it back here pretty quickly. But I vote that we ride off into the sunset for now, and when we get down to go time with this storm, I'm going to drop my bed. I don't think it's wise, for one, to be running through the night on Elkback, period, unless you know the terrain really well. And doubly so, given that this temporal storm is going to hit in the middle of the night. So I think the play is going to be, we dig a little hole, we hide in it, we sleep, and we maybe stake the elk down a few paces away. Oh, hey. We have a little trader over here. Stop in and say hi. It walks around but doesn't go more than 100 blocks away. Okay. That's still a pretty big search radius. I'd rather staple it. What are you, buddy? We have a trader. Luxuries merchant. What you get to trade, buddy? Nothing that I want. Oh, we have a helm. Ooh, I do want a helm. Take it. That's right. That's how we do business. I can't open this with a full hand, apparently. Oh, we're stuck. Stuck as far as materials go. Alright. Ow. Hey, buddy, do you mind? I'm trying to do a thing here. Really? Get. Get. Hey, we have the Drifter Hater Club here. Welcome. Now, I definitely think that once we get to where we're going, I will absolutely drop a spawn point there with a fresh temporal gear. Low deep hole. Probably leads to the abyss. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm going to follow the land here. Oh, come on. Here we are. I think I'm kind of getting used to the controls even in first-person mode. I think I prefer third-person, but this isn't, like, stupendously bad either. Quartz bits. The village is safe. Keep the gear for what's after. Oh, no. Any thoughts so far on the elk? Yeah, Burnzilla, I actually really like the elk. In contrast to my thoughts on the glider, which we are unfortunately still wearing, I actually like the elk a lot. I am going to do this. That sort of in and out is really getting me. Let's see. I'm going to probably swing north this way and try to not, like, go over the whole mountain. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Ow. He didn't seem to mind too much, though. Ah, I heard a bear, but I think it's just a panda. Hey there, Malnog. But yeah, the elk I think is really handy. I like that you can call it. I wish you could call it from like anywhere, like it was like Roach from The Witcher 3, or Epona from Zelda, or your other horses if it's Breath of the Wild. I miss the specifically named Epona. The glider is decent if you build tall platforms to taxi from. Yeah, but the problem is getting up those tall platforms. Like, do I have to build ziggurats everywhere, or am I just going to scatter, ladder towers across the surface of the land? So I'm kind of meh on the glider. Meh at best. Nice day for fishing, absolutely. Got some rain going on. Alright, it is still calm. So, oh, hello. Hello, lights. We'll say hi to these traders down here. Bork, yeah, whatever. Assuming the road there isn't too treacherous. What I wouldn't mind is like a spotlight version of the lantern. Where it's like it shines ahead of you a decent distance. Alright. You... That's right. You both get out of here. Hi, buddy. Building materials. Nifty. Survival goods. Alright. And... commodities. Cool. Alright. Let's, Let's just go, like, a little ways away from these guys. I don't want to end up killing them by accident with the mobs spawning. So we're going to pop down right here. I'm going to stake him in the ground. Oh, get... Oh, my goodness. Get. Yeah, that's right. Your battle cry. You tell him. Alright, so we're going to do a bit of that. Gonna stake you like that. And then I'm going to just diggy hole like here. We have a lot of dirt down here. We do. Bit of that. Plop one right there. Kills the music, of course. And we are going to sneak into the bed at some point. That's the plan. That's the plan. Maybe I should... I think it's probably safe to sleep out now. We got 9 hours. Most storms last about, what, 6 hours? Is that right? I'll risk it. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Do I want to enclose the elk too? No, not really. Uh-oh. I'm starving. That's fine. Hey, short storm. Awesome. Nummy nummy. All right. I think we're good. I don't hear anything upstairs. Okay. Oh, there's one of you guys. Get. Oh, he went back down a hole. Okay. I hear ya. Hack. Oh, cool. Got him. The last second. Okay. Are you worth carving up? I have no idea. You are a surface shivers. Probably not. It's kind of funny. These guys look rustier than a surface enemy would, at least to my imagination. It always makes me sad the ancient bed has no pillow. What? What is going on here? Silly visual bugs doing silly visual things. Alright, let's grab the rope. Grab the rope off of you. I guess we'll grab this as well. And mount up and ride off. Into the sunset. We're golden. Really? Why was that hyena chasing those? They don't normally do that. Inga Raymond lost their elk to a nightmare drifter. Oh, so the drifter hit the elk with the stone, elk aggroed on the drifter, and then it went as you expect. That's rough. Yeah, that's one reason why, like, if I have like a farm or other pen, I try to make sure it is not near any sort of like combat zone stuff, drifter arenas and such. All right, so let's see how far we are. God. So we're like maybe a fifth of the way there. That's rough. Although we were only running for like a couple hours in the afternoon and evening. So, oh my goodness, that was a little closer than I was hoping. So what I'm thinking here, my thoughts on the story stuff so far, is I like it from a like user experience perspective. I think it would be nice if they were clustered somewhat, or at least like generally in a tighter radius around home, so you can actually go home, do stuff, you know, get your gear set up again for additional adventures, and then go back out without having to retrace your steps. Oh, I'm sinking, I think. I hope the elk doesn't have a bar that it needs to refill. Oh, there we go. I guess it doesn't float if you dive into the water. It's slow. Yeah, the elk in water is not fast. Pork, pork. There we go. Now we ride across the plains and the savannas and the deserts. I think the other sort of QL thing is that the more you explore in the game, the larger the world save gets. So, and the more performance it requires too, to load stuff sometimes. So people with smaller hard drives, who back things up on a reasonably regular basis, might end up having to trim those a bit. Benny Custom's headed out. Well, good to see you, Benny Custom. Hope to see you again soon. Remember when you could breathe underwater forever? I remember when you could take torches underwater too. Yeah, the torch extinguishing was new to the game when I started the first guide series back in 1.15? Well, 1.16. 1.16. I think 15 was the last version you could take torches underwater in. Oh, clunk. Ah, good. Great visibility. Love it. You think it fits the narrative, the long distances? I mean, I agree. I agree it fits the narrative of, like, adventuring. I guess from another perspective is that as a streamer, it's kind of tough to do content for, like, at least in my mind, this isn't what I would normally, if I were recording a video or watching someone play, I wouldn't normally record all of this. I don't know, maybe I would watch someone stream, you know, going on this adventure. Speaking of adventures, let's take a quick peek in here. See if we happen to have any translocators right by the surface. Nothing there. I'll try this one down here real quick, just because these little crevices often lead to terrible places. Okay. Well, that was fun. Get up. Get up and giddy up. Where am I going here? Let's go... We'll go across this hill and then sort of... Ugh, bow torn. Yuck. And we'll go across this hill, through the trees. Oh my, no, we'll get stuck apparently. I cannot see a darn thing. Oh, stop me. Alright, we're gonna go for the first person mode this time. I do hear bees, not that we need them. Some gorgeous greenery here. Just glad we have a mountain elk and not like one with flat-soled feet. There we go, made it through. Whew. Yeah, you guys want to do a little bit of 20 questions while we do this? Go ahead and fire off some questions at me. I'll answer the ones that I can. It is kind of hard to, like, read chat and avoid holes at the same time, but I'll do what I can. Not a hole, okay. Nothing interesting in there. I just realized I forgot to end that other pole. I'll get to it. Next rest stop. I'll kill that old pole. Don't need it. I'm also thinking, like, how would I do this journey? Like, if I started this journey in, like, autumn in a temperate area and then had to go through winter, that would be tough. Hello. Anything in here? Ooh, more borax, apparently. Alright. Borax and chalk. I do like my chalk. Not sure why I'm marking this, but I am. What's up, buddy? There's a ton of borax here, my goodness. Any translocators in here? Would love TL or 3. No, that's about as far as I want to go. Alright. Have I seen Cubic Odyssey? Looks like No Man's Sky in a block world. No, that sounds familiar, but the name isn't quite ringing a bell. There was one a long time ago. And maybe it's the same game or something, or maybe a spiritual sequel. But it was like a game by by a single French guy. And it was basically what you're describing. It was a spacefaring game with very high detailed voxel. So like super duper micro voxel kind of stuff. And that one was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting to check is a lot of these ruins might have translocators we could rip up. Well, I think this is a default game one. Yes, a vanilla one. That is some crazy stuff. If I got infected with rust, what would I become? Probably a drifter. The other ones are just too weird and creepy to think about. Oh, that is... I'm going the wrong way, first of all. Alright. What do I think of Aska? Aska's actually on my... It's on my Steam list. For, you know, like a wish list. I'm having to cut back on games that I buy, because I'm doing the thing that everyone does where, like, you see a game on Steam and it's 20 or 50% off, and you're like, oh, I should buy it now just so I can play it later when I have the time. Well, then the time comes and goes, and you never end up having the time, and you end up never playing the game. And so I'm actually trying to not like buy games that I'm not ready to play like right now. I actually just got my hands on Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And I actually have been playing a bit of that, and that's really good. It's straight as an arrow. It's you know, not an adventure-y game. It's an, you know, old school JRPG style with modern improvements to quality of life, and also some interesting mechanics and throwbacks to games like Legend of Dragoon. Really enjoying it. Some stinky dirt there. I don't see any Translocator in there though, so I'm gonna just skip on by. How's the fam? Your brother just had his first son this month, says Keth, and you stayed over placed out for like 2 weeks. That's nice of you. That's really cool. Yeah, family's doing really well. Let's see. Well, Kurazette is she's doing the stay-at-home mom thing. Which is handy because I work from home, so like if she's not feeling well, or if she needs me to like watch over one of the kids for a few minutes, I can do that. So really, really lucky there. And then let's see, Kurazini's going into her first summer of preschool. We've done her first regular school year of preschool, and she's a summer preschool coming up. And Kurazumi is so close to rolling over. Like, and she wants to. She loves being on her tummy. She loves it, which is a stark contrast from Kurazini, who hated tummy time with a passion. But Kurazumi really wants to be on her tummy and looking at stuff, and she'll probably be crawling here before long, because she's sort of started figuring out that, like, oh, I can manipulate things with my hands while I'm on my tummy, and if I kick a little bit, I can reposition myself to look at the little birdie thing on the map that I like so much. So we're encouraging her to explore that, but she can't quite roll over yet, and it frustrates her to no end. She gets real mad. She'd get about 90% of the way rolled over, and then her arm gets in the way, and she doesn't know to, like, just pull her arm in a little bit, and she can finish the roll. Sounds like Asuka's got a few bugs. Every good game has a few bugs. I want to take a look at some of these quartz bits. See if there's any gold here. I don't see anything special. Okay. Worth a quick check. Andesite, alright. Quartz, 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 quartz. Alright. I'm done. Do I have any tips on building a good-looking storage space? My biggest tip is probably, if you're going for good-looking, probably don't follow the examples in either guide season. Is my first tip. Those were... The basement one in the first season was pretty utilitarian. The one in the second guide season was a little bit more spruced up. But I typically don't go for, in this game at least, attractive storage. Because attractive storage is inefficient storage, usually. Hello? Interesting place. But there's another free large gear in there, isn't there? Bork. It's a pretty big rune. We are not here for the rune, we are here for the story dungeon. We got a ways to go still. There's another one of these in the distance there. Worth a digging tap? Nah, I don't know. I'm a little loath to, like, mark things out this far. I did the borax, but I wasn't really thinking about it. This could be... Oh, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Whew. Your goblin loot heart is crying right now, I'll bet. This could be potentially Translocator bearing, but I'm not seeing much of anything here. Yeah, I don't think that there's one here. Saw something poking up. Oh, it's just a storage. Come on. My head's in the way. Let me look, please. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Just another half-hour ride, and I might be halfway. Yeah, quick question for you guys. Actually, no, since we're sort of stopped here, I might as well kill the pole. There we go. Question for you guys. I've had a couple people get possibly unreasonably excited at the prospect of Austronauts. Is that a game you guys want to see? I really enjoy it, but I know it can be kind of... it's a little grindy, it can be slow. It's jank as all get out. It's maximum jank. Ooh, those echoes are perfecto. Just here looking for a Translocator, guys. Alright, not gonna look that hard. Let's get back up the stairs before the really creepy ones find me and make me shriek again. I mean, I would never shriek. No, not me. I never got really spooked by those things. They're not creepy at all. Hey there, Rivy. Good to have you here. You. How far are we? I'd say... I think we are about halfway at this point. Maybe a little less. Yeah, about halfway, 45%. I'll take it. That's not too terrible. Bit of a hike for sure, but not terrible. Back into third-person view here. Keth hasn't heard of astronauts, so you have to look it up or watch me play. It's, Did you miss a squeal? No, there were no squeals to be missed here. Oh, wow, we have Toolie growing here. Is it Toolie or Tool? I think it's Tool. This is a pretty cool climate, then, I guess. Isn't Tool only found, like, in cooler lakes in the Highlands? At least in this game? Not sure about real life. Ow. That actually hurt. But yeah, so astronauts is like a... It's a... Ooh, another one. It's a very low-tech... They call it cassette futurism, where, like, humanity has expanded to the solar system using basically, like, 1980s level technology. You build it. You build spaceships, survival goods, and you do it by tearing apart other spaceships, because you're like a scrapper out near a. I walked in the fire. Out near an asteroid. Ooh. Hello. Nifty stuff. And it's like a little hyper realistic in some ways, like. G-forces will happily kill you. It's Thule. Okay, this is pronounced Thule. Is this going to be the third story dungeon? Yes, it will be. Oh my, we've let's go across right here. Just do a bit of a swim. It's not very far. Speaking of space games... Oh, here we go. Do you think there's any new content versus normal caves? Oh, as in, like, do I think that caves could use more content? Yes, I do. I feel like caving in this game is a little lackluster in general. I don't know how to make it better, because, like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I can say as a player that I want it to be more interesting, but I can also say as a player that if caves were just loot pinatas all the time, then we'd need to mitigate by having more storage. Well, then you got to figure out, do we just expand current storage, or how do we handle that? So from both a player and development perspective, it's like it's hard to say how best to fix that. We're just going to... Do I have the bone flute with me? I do not. That would be unfortunate. Let's grab that from... I guess I don't have it on you. Squeal. I think you're in here. Yeah, here we go. Let's swap the bone flute for the helmet. I think I already have... Yeah, we have this guy. And this guy, and we'll just teleport him across when we get there. We'll go for, like, that shore over there. I think it's a pretty good bet. Yeah, I think so. They should have cave juice. Kalzamar says the new mobs have not made caving better. Yeah, as Angie Lady said, they're high risk, low reward now. I think with the new mobs making caving as dangerous as it is, I do think they could do to crank up the rewards at that point. It's hard to say how much, though. And also, I think that there are certainly ways to make caving safer for yourself. You know, only going when it's calm. Oh, we have new stuff here to look at. Oh, it's just a little bit of seaweed. Okay, cute, but not like earth-shattering. Okay. Even more cave paintings to find, make them collectible. That'd be kind of cool. I think maybe adding, like... maybe adding something like... I don't know, maybe more of the crystals that you can find in the geodes, and just having, like, small numbers of them cluster on the walls. Like wherever there's, like, air contact, you know, have, like, a chance for them to spawn there. It's crouch, right. And then we play the flute. Hey, there he is. Okay, so it does take a moment. Always forget that. You have low rift activity. Reasonable visibility at the moment. Don't go too deep into the night, though. We only want to... Oh my goodness, really? Oh wow, oh, one of these. We've already been to one of these. This is the one that we found near our home. I'm probably just going to cross here, I think. Just, like, swimming. Make the caves prettier. Well, I think just finding more small, interesting collectibles in the caves would be cool. So, like, occasional crystals here and there. Make the glowworms collectible, and maybe make, you know, maybe capitalize or copy what some of the mods do, where you can turn them into, like, glowing jars and stuff for some low-tech lighting, some bioluminescent lighting. You wouldn't mind if one of the mobs would appear after the first dungeon, so it gets, like, harder and harder. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, early game and no armor. You're right. Don't go in the caves. Don't go out at night. I am actually really concerned about how, like, the first few nights would go at this point. We'll go ahead and we're just gonna sleep here. Boop. Like, yeah, I mean, your first few nights in the game could be really rough if you get trapped inside with the bow torn outside, waiting to pick you off. I guess it sort of becomes important to make sure that you set up your first night base in some location that is flat, probably, so that you can basically just bust down your door or jump over the walls and just book it. Absolutely book it. Then once you get, was it 20... 30 blocks away or so. I guess it's like more like 50. The mobs will then despawn. Oh my goodness, more water, of course. Are there any good ways across? Not fast ones, no. Okay. I'm gonna ride the elk out to here. Would jewel crafting be good or bad for the game? As far as, like, you mean like making jewelry or making the jewels themselves? I think it'd be nice to have something to do with the gems aside from just selling them. I like how these plants make flowers and they're at the top. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna swim across. It's slow, but I can read while I swim. When do you think Tyron will think too hard is too hard? Pretty much never. Tyron, I don't know. There are some developers who actively don't play their own games, and Tyron is not one of them. He's definitely one who plays his own game. So I kind of wonder if Tyron's kind of too good at the game, and so he doesn't have a feel for how the game feels for newcomers. But then again, I'm also not a newcomer, so I really can't tell you how I feel about the game as a newcomer at this point, because I'm not one. Fresh for less than an hour. I guess we better eat one of these. Nummy nummy. The act of removing material from that made it start spoiling. Of course. Yeah, I think if Tyron adds bodily functions beyond eating to the game, I'm going to be like, alright, time to mod those out. This isn't RimWorld bad hygiene here. Right, let's get up over these hills. This is a real rough spot to be trying to travel through here. Let's go down this way, and we'll just hop across there. That's the play here. Boing. Oh, can't boing. Tyron the Tyrant. Let's not be too mean here, guys. We are all playing his game. But it says, as long as there are mods that make things easier, the base game can be as hard as it pleases. Yeah. I think the reason that I'm resistant to saying that's the solution is that as someone who would like to, at some point, get back to making a guide series, probably in 1.21 or so, I want to make the guide series on the game, not the mods, you know? So if adding mods is necessary to play the game effectively, people aren't going to play it in the first place. And then it'd have to be, I have to make a caveat like, hey, I'm making this guide series for a heavily customized version of the game that if you just go and grab the game, you're not going to have. So that would make it even more important to keep the mods list updated and accessible at all times. And that, I think, would turn people off from both the series and the game. So I think there is certainly a hard limit somewhere of where Tyron will have to decide, okay, it's hard, things are hard enough, I shouldn't mess with the system anymore. I don't really think we're there yet, but I want to do a new guide season at some point and try out how the first few nights feel with all the new mobs around, and see just how bad it is. But I will say it has gotten easier to fall down giant holes. It has gotten easier to like build your first couple days with the wattle and daub. Like it used to be, you had to go and dig up dirt. You can just grab sticks and make a fence now. Like that's. I mean, I remember when it was groundbreaking. Oh my goodness, this terrain is awful. It was groundbreaking when he added in the rough-hewn fences. Those were pretty cool. What is this nonsense? All right, we're gonna try this. We'll see how far we get. Got a whole stand of bamboo in the way, though. But yeah, so with making the fences, you need 5 sticks, get you 5 fences. That's 1 fence per stick. That is incredible efficiency compared to previous. All right, I'm gonna get the axe out here. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. No. Get back in the saddle, please. There we go. What am I stuck on? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're riding across the top of this bamboo. That's how you ride an elk, man. Ow. Poor elk. It didn't hurt that badly. You know, at this point, I might just leave him here, and I'm going to scoot across and I'll call him to me. If you just sleep, you'll never see the new mobs. Well, at least for the first few nights, I guess, yeah. But a lot of time, like if you're crunched for time, you might have trouble, you know, getting your place ready to live in. I mean, it you know, again, experienced player, not a problem. New player, I don't know. You're forcing the research changes to be made just to play the game. Hey there, Shenton. Good to see you again. We're on a super long journey to find the village that was marked out on the map from the super gloomy, depressing lazarette place we were in last time. Yeah, Oak Tree is right. Like in the first couple of days, nighttime is like money time, like clay forming and all that kind of stuff. So having to sleep through the night, not my favorite idea. Not my favorite idea. People focus on the crude door breaking, but there's some crude fence gates that don't break. Yeah. Colshy says standard is pretty playable. Okay. New elk name, Bamboo Dancer. Chanton says, I'm watching you to relax, and you're 12,000 blocks from your lazarette. Traveling to... Oh, that's probably about where we are, too. We're at 22k. I think our lazarette was about 13k, so... Yeah, I think our village is at 30-ish. Zoom out. 26. So, yeah, we got 4 kilometers to go. We should be there before the end of the night, actually. Or before the night falls. Grab, there we go. Oh, nope. There you are. So, Chanton, are you also riding an elk around? A Chinese martial arts movie, a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Elk. Oops. Yeah, you can do the grace period thing too. That's not a default setting though, so like if a new player just goes and hits new game standard and does a full send, then they could be in for a rough time. Although to be perfectly fair, when I started the game and I knew nothing, I'd only watched I'd watched a little bit of Paul Soros Jr. and a little bit of Ashanton's videos way back in the day. And you know, I was pretty terrified the first few nights. I would like hide in my little hut. I was like trying to fend off drifters like I was playing a zombie survival game. And this was before we even had crude doors too. So like you had to like bar your place in with dirt. You have an elk, but the world is 60% water. Oh, really? You find the elk is a little too terrifyingly fast. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have a default world with the water at basically 0%. I can certainly see how an ocean world would make the elk a bit of a problem. There's a problem. That is a gorgeous mountain, though. Like, it's not super interesting as far as, like, designs, but that would make it a wonderful place to build. Oh, yes. What do we got here? Ah, where am I? Here we are. What is that? I'm gonna look at what that is. Okay, that would be a wonderful place to build. Look at that plateau right there. Build a nice big home there. Have access to both the desert and the temperate zones. Let's go see what this is. Oh, it's a little house. Cute. Little hole in the ground. Also cute. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I think I saw someone find one of these once. Let's get back into first person. Wow. A little too much treasure in here, as usual. Brown shingle stairs, alright. Bones galore. Scroll. I would normally grab this, but it would... Well, I can use it, I guess. Darn. I'm just going to throw it out. Bye. Got in here a large crate full of rock, crate full of junk. Aged short bed. That's a cute little farmhouse. Oh, with a picture, too. Very nice. I like it. What's up here? Anything cool? Rusted pipe. Cute little, like, rooftop garden kind of thing going on. The ground's on fire, guys! So Pinix has not liked the new game start now. we got one bit of feedback there, all right. Well, on the negative side. I'm gonna go. Let's go around here. Hopefully, this land doesn't get too crazy later on. Just gonna run straight up the hill, as one does. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the map too to like look for dark spots where there could potentially be giant holes in the ground. I do think I'm pretty sold on. I will probably keep using the color map. In general, I like being able to look at my builds from above and build neat designs, and the parchment map just doesn't really let you do that super well. Is full soil instability default now? I think no, I think just sand and gravel. Still. You found one of those adobe houses in your game. It's a pretty good home away from home. Yeah, I can see that. Got another villager up here, or trader up here. With a tower. Take a look at the tower. Looks like a church bell tower or something. Color map for you too, Attention? Yeah, all the way. Like, I like the idea of having a very in-world parchment map. But I think it would be cool. Hey, treasure hunter. Can I buy another elk? Cool. Ooh. I did just get the Forlorn Hope helmet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. If I have to have mismatched armor, that's fine for a little while. We'll just make some gears later and keep moving. Is there a third one of you? Somebody living in here? Piggies! A piglet chasing a chick around. Alright. That's cute. I like it. This is just the two. Yeah, I think it'd be neat, like, maybe if the game started out with the parchment map, or even no map. Maybe you have to make your first map with some reeds or something. Let's not lock down the hole, please. And then, like, maybe once you start getting some pigments, maybe you can, like, get one of, you know, maybe you get 3 or 4 pigments, and you can combine them to make a color map. It'd be kind of cool to have an upgrade like that. I would then play with the map set to default then. I think that's worth it. It's worth the immersion. This seems to be a tower. I could dig under here, but I'm not here to dig, so that is not why we're here. You're here to get to a place. You have spare elk in the multiplayer group in case you have a visitor or need to rescue. Fair. Yeah, it's a good way of doing it. And the medallions aren't super expensive. Everything else is. I think it'll be worth, like, on the way back, maybe keeping an eye out for the, or more of an eye out, to say, for the potentially Translocator-bearing ruins. Don't give Tyron ideas. Well, see, I think this is a solid idea because it lets you start. You know, you'd still have the option to start with a color map, but you know, you can start with a parchment map and then upgrade it along the way. And really, having no map at the very beginning probably isn't a huge issue, because you're not going to venture very far anyway. And getting a few reeds to make some paper wouldn't be, you know, that's not too much to ask, I don't think. I saw something on the ground there. I did not. CobbleSkull. Ow. This thing does have pretty good regen. One of you was mentioning how it has a pretty high regen rate. Seems to heal up pretty quickly. I think Raymond likes the color progression idea. Cool. When I get to making my own version of Vintage Story, I'll call it Kurzar Story. I'll make a progressive map. How close are we? Oh, well, we're on map screen. We are within map radius, yo. My goodness. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be like, oh, you know, sorry, the princess is in another castle, and it's gonna send us like the other direction, like the opposite direction from home. Like we have to go home to keep going. Nope, killed the music. Oopsie. It's the jumping mount. It's the Legolas mount. Jump! Grab the mount. Swing up on it. Yeah, I think my early days in Vintage Story were pretty tough. And maybe on the level of what they are now, given that we had no doors and no gates you could craft in the early game. Yikes. You had to get to a saw in order to be able to make doors or gates. Or mods, I guess. I think there were mods that added early game doors. Hello. And we're calm. Let's go ahead and take a peek in here. Just on the lookout for copper. No, not copper. Lookout for a Translocator. Anything not too deep down here? Oh, we got sulfur, though. You know, while we're here, I'm just going to grab this. I know I said I wasn't going to get a whole lot. I'm just going to... We're going to max out at one stack of this. This probably isn't even a stack, but we are out of sulfur. I need more for bandages and more hard leather when we get home. We do have a place that has sulfur, but I don't know how much is there. So I'm thinking we grab it while we can. As I recall, I think we do have a spare pickaxe in our pack too, so I'm not super worried about running out of durability here. This will be a nice little addition to our chemical set. Ah, there is more, okay. Bit more here while we're here. Is this the version with the weather update? What's that? I don't think there's a weather update. For you guys, a friend who's a masochist would probably like the early game. Must be an Ark player then. Must love Ark. What a beautiful game! Blech! Killed by a dillo. All right, that was worth a little delve, I think. I'm gonna dump this conglomerate, though. I don't need you. Our linker, it says we're way far away from Translocator range, so shame. Oh well. Oops, no. There we go. All right, let's keep going. Speaking of chemistry, have you heard of Nile Red? Yeah, I watch his shorts all the time. Nile, maybe I'll blow my fingers off red. Schrodinger's fingers. What do we got here? We got a pretty gross thing to overcome here. Let's I think we'll just raft our way across. Yeah, let's raft. Oh my goodness, that was... Oh, come on, get out of my face. Oh my, that was bad. Alright. Huh. You know what, I'm just gonna do a bit of this. Keep our elk from dying a horrible, horrible death. Your friend doesn't even play Ark. Well, maybe he should. Sounds like it's right up his alley. Hey, traders. Probably not going to stop there. Maybe I will. I'll stop there. Why not? He likes to do no-hit daytime Empress of Light just for fun. That's... I can't do that. I can't even do nighttime Empress. I am not the best Terraria player. Down to every detail is the best way to explain Ark. Yeah. Ark really opens up once you get your first flying mount. And then, again, once you get your Arch Davis. It's like... Then it's like, whatever. Lucky skipping the fall. Yeah, that... that was, that could have been real bad. That could have been real, real bad. Oh, we have a full lane mass here. Okay. We'll take a quick peek at these traders. And then we'll hop back on our raft here and see what's what. I really enjoyed this evening music, by the way. I think it's really good stuff. Also, what's really good stuff is lead. We're not going to get the lead. What's even better stuff is the Translocator that's right down here. No, I tried. It's still calm. Of course, I hop into the cave and the evening music goes away. The Translocator that's right here. Definitely, for sure. Or maybe the one that's right there. Oh, God. Damn it. Alright, 2 shots kills these things. Alright, good to know. Sure, why not? Oh, it's just a big loop around. Alright. That might be a little more spicy than I'm looking for right now. So we'll just head back out here, say hi to the traders. You guys picked, like, the worst place to set up your camp. You know that? Clothing merchant. Commodities. And... That's cheesy. Alright, so these guys will sell cracked vessels. These guys will buy cracked vessels. Let's see. Food. Alright. How many you want? How many you want? You want 3. You got 4. I'll buy 3. They cost 21 gears. Oops. There. We just gained 9 gears from that. There. Facilitated this transaction because you guys don't know how your wallets work. Oh my goodness. Hey there, just in time. Howdy from Mount Rushmore. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering previously if there was any code keeping traders from spawning that way. I guess there isn't. All right. The stick. Requires the stick. Yeah, don't tell them. I don't know where I got these vessels from. I'm gonna hydrate all across here. Hydration achieved. All right. I do like that it pretty reliably deposits you on dry land. All right, let's call our Aminal over. Hopefully he's still within range. Hey, there you are, buddy. All right. And then I think we're going to go ahead and rest. It is calm, but it's also nighttime. And there are holes, as we discovered. I'm trying to sleep here. Seriously, dude? Just hunker down and rest. You'll be fine. Spoiled breakfast coming right up. Good. Alright. So, pro tip. Don't try swapping Crocs in your inventory when any of them are sealed. It does bad things to them. As we learned last time. We are super close. Alright, let's go. We're going to the village. Gonna get married. Oh, wrong song. I have a cooking pot. Yeah, I do. We don't need them yet. I don't need mushrooms yet. Possibly on the way back, though. We have about 8 meals left right now. I don't think I have any more in storage, so... Oh, I left the bed. I left the bed, didn't I? Yep. Thank you, guys. Let's go at the bed. I must have bed ahead. Does putting Crocs in the elk give a spoil reduction? I don't know. Behold the lag. Yeah, there's about 20 seconds of lag. So I was watching some other people who have lower lag settings on, lower latency settings. One of the problems with them is that it can dramatically lower the stream quality. So I am avoiding turning latency settings down. What is that? That's a big old stripe of something up that wall. Hey, look. A meteor. Is that a shadow glitch, or is that a pure slate wall? That looks like it's a shadow glitch to me. Yeah, it is. We're gonna not go there. Those do weird things, like spawn drifters like crazy. You think the elk counts as outdoor storage? Okay, so it would actually reduce reduce the spoil timer. Yuck. Come on, get up. Those diagonals, man. Telling you. Oh. More traders. 50. Oh, something's generating. I'm getting quite a bit of chunkiness here. More stinky soil indeed. Yeah, we're pretty much over stinky soil at this point. Building materials. Commodities. Bear. Survival goods. I think Another easy trade would be building materials and I think furniture. I want to say have some stuff that the one buys and the other sells. Also luxuries, I think, will either buy or sell glass. Glass isn't like super high value or anything, but you can make some easy money with it. Oh wow, that is a village. Wow, that's cool looking. It's also really chilly here for, you know, for being this far south. All right. I'm gonna stake my elk here. This is the first sign of civilization. I see real people. Now, someone said that this place is safe. I'm gonna believe that probably. Is there? That's a real, yeah, real fields there. Okay. I'm gonna stake my elk here though. Go back in first person view. Yeah. Stay here. This is really cool looking though. I like it. The first sign of having traders aboard. Well, you know, this is the first sign of like civilization, you know. Okay, so it's owned by the villagers. Okay. I was curious to see whether that would actually work or not. Okay. Hi. Ah. Is that a help hammer right here? No, it's a raider hammer blacksmith. Hi, villager. You're not old. You got a very fine beard, though. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Nadia. Right, Nadia, not quiet. Okay. What do you need? What's your name? I'm Folds. Hi, Folds. There's some doors. Oh, this is neat. This must have taken a while to design. Alright. Got here, we got storage shed full of stuff. Can't take anything. Oh, you can't even open their vessels either. Interesting. Okay. Wow, this is extra protection. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Oh, wow, you actually walk around and do stuff? What you building there? Oh, he actually has tongs, too. Oh, he's making a pounder cap, looks like. Or maybe a horseshoe? I don't know. Hi, what can I do for you? What's your name? Agnieszka. What do you do? Most of what I do is be busy. Okay. My blacksmith, the only one around for a fair distance. The orders I have are piling even higher as we talk. If you want something I've already made, have a look. Otherwise, I hope you don't mind the sparks and hammering while we chat. Excuse you. What do you got to trade? Oh. A lure randomizer. Okay. Interesting. So you can trade these guys. Chert Axehead. Dude. They'll buy armor for 1 gear. That seems a little weird. This is a little weird. Of course, she has 0 gears, so I can't really sell anything to her. Alright. What's your name? Hello, lowercase. I assume that's Vaclav? Oh. Back from work. Why Smith so fast? What is this place? This is Nadia. There is a forge in Nadia. I work that forge. Nadia is a village filled with things like this forge. If you're interested, you should go and find those things and give me one apiece. Who is the old man? The old man is mysterious. Some say he's Saint Tobias, the one who helped found the village. The old man's ancient, but not that old. He sends me designs from time to time. I make them. Then one of those foolhardy traders delivers it somewhere out in the wilds. Why did you have the map? The old man told my grandmother to keep an eye out for a strange traveler come to town looking for him. Never expected to take this long, but you certainly look the part. No offense. Can I have the map? Sure. Okay. It reads as... There's some writing on the map in the same hand as the faded letter. It reads as follows. Before you come to meet me, you must make your way to the devastation. There is a tower there. You must climb it and take the lens that rests upon its peak. It will not be easy, but this must be done if we are to succeed. Okay. The map mentions a place called the Devastation. You can read that? The Devastation is cursed land full of horrors. Legends say it clawed itself out of a rift many years ago. How can I find it? I wouldn't know. It's far too dangerous to travel there. Perhaps Gerhardt would know. He's been known to range far in his hunts. Can you repair my gear? That's fine. I'll be putting repairs. I can do my own work. Oh, neat. They have all sorts of stuff here. Yep. Tobias's cave added to world map. Where's the cave? Oh, not too far away. Okay. That's actually doable. Guys, your held hammer isn't working. Of course, I guess they're not really using it anyway, so it's fine. These are cute doorways. That place is not safe at all. Okay. The trading is bugged. Okay. Huh. Hello, Alba. What do you do? You're a tailor. Or your flax. What is this place? Nadia. Okay. Oh. There we go. Interesting. Delivery goods in a little while. Okay. I see that. I see that. That's a ways to wait. Hunter, I see the sharpness in your eyes. Can you tell me about St. Tobias? He was a wise man from the dark days of yore. It's said he could command angels to do his bidding. Here in Nadia, they consider him their patron, and it's believed he helped build this village long ago. But many villages, you can see which ones, have their own stories about him or the other saints. Do you sell anything? Sir, sell? You dare accuse me of commerce? I give away music for free and take what offerings people give as donations to the furtherance of my art. I'm willing to buy things, however. Well, what do you buy? Books, scrolls, and letters. Okay. I have stories you might want. I have seen the Resonance Archives firsthand. The Resonance Archives. What was it like? Incredible. Ancient library. What did you do while you were there? A story needs action. I faced a raging metal giant with text issues. Oh, how dashing. You have a flair for drama. I'll be sure to capture your heroic spirit and, dare I say, fine silhouette when I've composed a song about this. Hey, baby. It will be a fascinating tale, to be sure. Thank you for giving me the inspiration. Here's something for your efforts. What'd you give me? That was a few years. Okay, I think we were like 118 before. That's cute. Okay. The top duckling. Oh, cool. We got fruiting trees here, too. Hi. You need more business. Oh, that's you. Back for more? Yes, I am back for more. Hello. Okay, so Sedna, alright. What do you trade? Nothing? Yeah. Do I have to, like, be in front of you to trade? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's trading is a little buggy. That's for sure. I'm not gonna bother him. He's a little sleepy. Cute little balcony too. I like it. Let's see who else is here. We got Hazard 151 and Scenario are here, and Sam Patton. Welcome, welcome, you guys. This goes farther up. Neat. I like it. Get Cameron Graves is here. He slept in a little bit. Oops. And Skewery, is it worth buying Vintage Story? Absolutely. I may be a little biased though. You are a villager. What's your name? Hey Norbert. Let's see. So I feel like something's a little buggy there. Like I don't think we should have known about that map that the blacksmith had, or was there an indicator that the blacksmith actually had that previously that I wasn't aware of? What do we got here? Is that a Jonas statue? Oh, of the of this guy over here. I'm gonna guess this is probably Tobias. Statue. Doesn't have a name. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that this is Saint Tobias right here. Alright, here we go. I'll bet someone important lives up here. Anybody at home? Got a quern, alright. Hello, villager. Oh, you're a butcher. You have keen eyes. Welcome. We know the devastation. Okay. No, I will not tell you. I've skirted the edge of that land many times. Only once have I passed the threshold and set foot on the ruined soil, and I will not go back. If I gave you the path, I would be sending you to your death. Oh, there's no need to worry about me. For good or for ill, I can't seem to die. You're kind or stubborn, I'll give you that. I try to warn you, and you rush headlong into the dark without a torch. Let it be on your own head, then, whatever comes of it. Take this. The devastation will be hard to miss. Oh, so I can get this from basically everybody. Oh. Oh, if cave and devastation. Oh. What do you trade? I'll buy a flint shovel, please. 17 gears. Alright. Alright, guy. Yeah, excuse you too. This is a really cool village. Yeah, I agree. I like this. I wish it was a little less buggy, but that's, you know, fixable eventually. Alright, so... Oh, here's a way up. Here we go. Oh, I got conglomerate cobblestone. So it's covered in wallpaper. There seemed to be an indicator of an old man living here, or something. Interesting design there. Guess not. But maybe the old man they were talking about was Tobias, and the old man from the letter. Okay, that would make sense. Alright, well I think we have... There we go, devastation. Where's devastation? Oh man. This one's not as much of a hike. Let's see, we got... We're going to vertically sort 46, 80... So, 6 kilometers-ish. It's not too bad. There's an Easter egg in the wall, but you can only see it in creative with no clip on. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is a neat little village. I like it. It's, I think there's some ruins out there, too. Oh, cool. You seem to be stuck in the ground there. Sir, madam, your forgiveness I implore. I wonder, is this considered village, too? Yeah, I can't break their grass, even. I can't even mow their lawns for them. Shame. Alright, so we need to go to devastation before we go to Tobias' cave, right? In that case, hello, what are you? Are you a building or just a mountain? You're a building. Let's go there, guys. The Nero says the village exciting for having been alone in the wilderness for so long. Yeah, I could totally see, like, I don't know, like going on an adventure to find the village early on and then settling near it. It'd be kind of neat. Alright. Well, I don't need the maps anymore, so goodbye. Goodbye. Grab you. Grab the rope off of you. Chop this down. Justin Rivera has PTSD from that tower. Oh boy. Must be full of drifties then. Merp, spin around. Yeah, let's go. Why not? Oh, you called your elk at the top of the tower. Oh no. That's rough. That is quite a tower. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's not call our elk up it though. Okay, first person. Is there a entrance here? With a front? I didn't check first. No, there's not much of an entrance here. Okay. Okay. How are my parkour skills? Reasonable, but is it worth the time? I could just ladder up. Oop. Parkour not strong enough, apparently. Yeah, I'm not super invested in this one. I don't hear any mobs, so I'm assuming there's not really much to do here. And this is not why we're here either, so let's get moving again. Alright, so we need to go to the devastation first, which is to the north here. I guess let's roll. Oh, I know this isn't the tower they're talking about. I was just curious as to what it was. Yeah, it sounds like that there's a tower in the devastation itself that we have to go to. Which should be exciting. I'm gonna guess the devastation is the place where people were telling me that I want to use my mobility armor, not my heavy armor. Something tells me there's a lot of Bowtorn and Shivers there. You had to go to the Ave before going to devastation? That's where the Ave is. The cave. No. Tobias, the note said, which I assume the note's from Tobias himself, said to go to the devastation first and get a thing there. So I'm gonna go to the devastation first. Or try to. If we can't, then I guess we ride back to the cave. Totally safe evening running. Holes are so easy to see in the ground. The nice thing, I think, is that because of the elk, we aren't burning through our food. So these 8 meals might end up lasting us, you know, till we get home even. The holes don't exist till you fall on them? Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. No thanks, pigs. I will leave you to your peace. Interesting cross-shaped flower formation on down there. The village adds a strong RPG element. Yeah, it does. I like that it makes the world feel more lived in. I wish that the base game had these trader camps as well. Like there are some, but they're really rare. You only find the single traders. Artisans, alright. We're going north. We do like these single right turns. I was laughing at that earlier. It's kind of silly. Alright, it's getting a little hard to see here. Not my favorite. Oh, great. Get out of here. Not going to stop there. Am I? Might need to stop about here, though. A little crazy. Come on, jump. There we go. We got here. Oh my. Alright. We are going to rest here at the water's edge. I'll get the bed this time. Real, I swear. The trader dialogue also mentions how most folks are in towns now. Yeah. It always was kind of weird to see that they're like, oh, people are in towns, so where are the towns at? Alright, got the bed this time. Let's have a bite to eat. And let's get paddling. There we go. Lightning. You were supposed to have to get a room in the village, but it was cut because they didn't have enough time. Okay. Time for what? I always chuckle when they're like, oh, we didn't have time. Like, well, you're the developer and you have no publishing schedule, no publisher. You've got plenty of time. I guess they're setting internal goals and trying to hit them. Hey there, Genesis. Welcome back. Haven't been able to watch in a while? Well, good to see you again. Another tower, I think. It's a good thing the game is still in beta so they can keep polishing it. Absolutely. Ladit, thanks for coming. Enjoy your dinner. Which reminds me of dinner. The saga of the mushrooms is now temporarily on hold. I was able to harvest the mushrooms I was growing. And now I started over. Mushrooms growing again. I made a steak Diane recipe with venison with the mushrooms, and it was very tasty. And now I can stop spamming Discord with mushroom mushroom chat. Mushroom pics. Ah, more traders. Alright. Yeah, I might just skip this really dense jungle here. Yeah, the game is technically an alpha, not beta, since they're still actively developing it. I think it's fair to call most of their deployments beta, though, because like they've been tested, pretty clearly. So it's fair to call it beta because it feels like a beta rather than an alpha. But you like the mushroom picks? Oh, don't worry. There'll be more mushroom picks. What did I grow, Kolshi? So I grew golden oyster mushrooms on straw in a bucket. And I started it like last year. I just didn't realize that the bucket's holes were sealed shut by accident. So the mushrooms couldn't grow. Oh, hey, look at that. Hello. Breadfruit tree. Luckily, we have plenty of them back home, so I don't need to actually... Wait, did you... Too far? Come on, buddy. Oh, no! Let's go back here. So I think we found the approximate distance this thing works over. Hello, pineapple. Hello, seashell. Seashell! No, no, no. Don't do it, Kurzar. Alright, buddy. Roach! Hello there, Surface Healer 63. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I am having a pretty good day. Any day I get to stream with you guys is a good day. Really? So, okay. Well, that's not fun. Let's go over here. See if we can call him from here. And then we'll just sort of do a boink boink teleport. Then it's one big lake. Yeah. That seems to be the limit. Oh, hello. Is that another one of those rooftop garden things? I'll take a peek at that. Why not? We did put the ship in the saddlebag. Yeah, for sure. Quick question. Have you come across a trader camp from the mod where the traders are dead and the place is not claimed anymore? I have. Not during the streams, I don't think, but when I was testing and looking for a world to choose, there were actually a few trader camps I came across. Oh, hail, goody. That the traders were DED dead. Looks like an obsidian box. Is there an obsidian box thing? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that's a ruin. My goodness. But that is full of shenaniganry. Come on. Some dryish land. Alright, please tell me you work here. Hey buddy. Go get your ears checked. You're really slacking there, pal. I like big ruins and I cannot lie. Danger, Robinson. Yeah, this is going to be a dangerous place, no doubt. Oh my. Like that. This ruin's so big it's getting kind of janky. We good? Are we done? Get out of here. Darn pig. Oh no, get back. Oh, get back here. Oh my goodness, don't do that. Get back here. Stop chasing down the pig. Oh my goodness. Get over here. Yeah, I got mad. Get over here, elk, would you? Oh, so if you're like on map screen, he just kind of walks toward you. That's wild. This is it's all kimberlite. Wow. This does seem to be an obsidian box for sure. Is there an entrance? Ish. There's sort of an entrance. Great. I don't like that too much. What? I'm just gonna put some big boy pants on. That is not comfortable. Zinc ingot, silver chain, chisel. That's a very weird little thing. Obsidian rock. Okay. The purple stuff is obsidian. Phil Boswell. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Obsidian cube. It sure is. It's the very definition of an obsidian cube. Not much else to it. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that this ruin over here is a very spicy one. Oh, go away, piglets. Got a moat and everything, my goodness. I wonder if I'm getting bonked around by the hail. Is that why my view keeps getting jerked around? Is the hail? Or have I just adventured so far, I've generated too much new terrain? Yeah, hail is pretty broken. It's just kind of silly. Oh, yep. Oh, no. Thanks, I hate it. A bellhead shiver. Don't like that too much. No, sir. Come back for more? Yeah, can get some. I'm spicy enough for you. That is some hit points, my friend. They do damage, a lot of damage. Oh, good. Get my knife at the ready here. Where's my knife? There he is. Oh, I will take those, yes, please. Oh, this place is, I hear more shivers, I think. Keep hearing a little... Of course, it's hard to hear of all the dang hail. Let's see what we got here. This is a wild little place, not gonna lie. Pretty cool, but pretty creepy. I think if I'm... Oh, is this the one that Solston designed? Come on. Would you please parkour me around that corner? There we go. Parkour. Alright. What do we got here? Okay, never mind. A little bit of a maze going on here. I bet there's even worse stuff up here, isn't there? That is quite the tower. Quite the build. I'm not seeing much in the way of treasure. It's just neat to explore. Elkinday's building a base in a ruin like this. Very nice. Did you have a lot of mobs to clear out of it first? A lot of bad things. No, I think I'm not going to explore this much more. We're not here for this specifically. It is cool though. Maybe we'll hit it again sometime. No, Phil Boswell, this is not the devastation. It's just a ruin. I got distracted. Because it is a very big, cool looking ruin. I wanted to give it a quick peek. It's got a basement and dungeon below. Oh man. I want to get out of this hail so it stops jerking me around like crazy. Alright, Elk, let's roll. It's also F5 so we can see a little better. Oh my goodness. Erg! Can I get through? Nope. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess this place is. Walk in the trees. Oops. This hail's really messing me up. No thanks. The hail's letting up. Ah, finally. Ooh boy. That was loud. Get a bite to eat while we're here. We have 5 more meals left. Una person's here. Hey! Late to the show in time for the hail. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, devastation is still off map. I've got a ways to go still. Alright. Put the pedal to the metal and go. Let's go, boys. I think, if anything, or if nothing else, one of the neat things about this whole like aspect of the gameplay is it really does get you out to see more of the land. I know a lot of folks who get into the game, like they're afraid to explore for quite a while, and so they just don't. And they'll be like, "Oh, I can't find any, limestone. How do I? What biome do I find limestone in?" And I'm like, "You walk. You walk until you find it. Pick a direction and go until you find limestone." Does hail mean an extra Kurzar stream? Changes the rules of the game. I can pop in this cave, look for a translocator. I think you're doing this with no map. I don't know how you would do that. Like, the people who play with no map? Oh. Oh, that was... Oh, there's more of you. No, we're out of here. Bye. Yeah, I don't know how you do this without a map. That would be, like, literally impossible. It'd be like, oh, go here. Well, I can't see where here is. So, yeah, like the... Of course, I think some of the modes that turn the map off typically don't spawn the story elements, do they? Like, Wilderness Survival, does that have the story elements built in? Build a road as you go. Yeah, but you would never know where it is because you don't have the map interface doesn't, you know, doesn't show up. So you'd never be able to know what direction to go even. Alright, I'm not even going to visit these traders. It's not really worth worrying about right now. Oh, so they have a solution. Okay, so the non-map RA map tells you how close you are. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Cool and necessary. Alright, let's cross here. Hopefully our whistle will work this time. Oh, right. On the actual item, my hotbar to do it. Yeah, that's a really cool mountain. That's another place that we really need to build. I'm actually kind of hoping for the next guide season, I would like to build on a mountain kind of like that. Maybe one with a bit more of a plateau to build on. But we could always chop down the cake layers. Although chopping down cake layers means that you can end up with I think you can end up with mobs spawning inside when it's dark. With the map item, it puts how far away in the chat. Oh, so you gotta triangulate it yourself. That's cruel. Cruel. You know, I was not expecting this whole story bit to be like a dozen hours long, but I think it's gonna be. Alright, let's get the flute out. Oh, we too. Okay, I was gonna say. There's that quartz in the andesite. Yeah, we will just ride you across. Short enough. Don't need to worry about it. Spin, turn faster. Swim, swim, swim. I do enjoy the sedate pace of it swimming. It's kind of cute. Slow. Annoyingly slow, but cute. Alright. Oh, we're on map at maximum zoom. Okay. So we're getting there. Which headgear for the elk am I using? Oh, you mean the bridle? I'm using the snaffle bit. That's pretty cool looking too. Big oak tree there. If you mean which medallion, I have the fancy one I found right there. The spear medallion or something like that. I found it in the Residence Archive. Yeah, like this whole story aside, this whole story side quest has been what, 3 to 4 streams now? Hey, another one of these ruins. And source a lot of Mediterranean cypress trees from those. Oh, you can. Oh my goodness. Well, I hate that. Oh, man. I'm hearing like a woo-woo sound, but I can't tell if it's coming from outside my headphones. I think it's outside, actually. How far out are you? You're still a ways away. Oh my goodness, really? Really? Okay. The devastation is like it's a whole place. This isn't a Jesse and James Pokemon devastation. Oh boy. It's like where a nuke recently fell? Yeah, pretty much. It's devastatingly far? Yeah, it sure looks like it. Prepare for trouble, and make it double. To protect the world from devastation. The cave is looking better all the time. Yeah, I'd prefer the cave to this nonsense. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I don't appreciate this nonsense. Oh, there's an island to go. Oh. We've gone around. Alright, what do we got here? We have peridotite sand. Yeah, I'm not sure where I want to drop my my temporal gear. I think I'll wait till I start seeing signs that we're actually getting closer to it. I mean, we're getting closer to it all the time, but you know, like, it's still that far away on the map. Like, it is really far away. So, of course, depending on how big it is, it could be a thing where we enter it and we're still, like, maps away. Oh, yeah, we've got to do the whistle. That's right. Good point. Is the whistle close enough here? No. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, stay there. Stay. Good boy. I like the little whistle emoji. How many hours do I have in Desert Life so far? I think when I started this, we were at about 128. Which seems really short. I remember passing the 250 hour mark in the first guide series and was like, oh, we're decently far in. We're 128 in this one, and we've done way, way more than that one. Although I did do a lot of chores in that one. Do I avoid the elk and water because of the slow speed? Yeah, it's easier to just wrap across and whistle them. Do I have to hold the whistle until he shows up? It's not very far. Wait, why is the elk showing up as being over here? Are you kidding me? Did I hit a major elk bug, guys? Well, oh, just a map bug? Okay. You should be able to hear me from across that way. I'm gonna go back across, see if he's over here. If he's not, I'll try reloading the game. Yeah, I'm not super keen on running the entire way. Is he crossing? No, it's not him, is it? I can't see. Oh, he's trying to... I was too close. He's trying to swim to me. Are you kidding? Elk, come on, buddy. You're so slow in the water. Whoops. Get on the elk, please. He is a loyal boy, but still, wow. It's gonna make this trip across pretty painful. And there's a hot spring there. There's probably more water right up in here, I'll bet. The map thing happens if the elk is swimming in far away. Okay, good to know. Can you whistle on the raft? I don't know. Probably. I tried to avoid it since it would just end up landing in the water. So there seems to be a distance at which the elk would prefer to walk to you, which is actually a lot farther than I was imagining it would be. And then a distance beyond which it cannot hear the whistle at all. So I guess we've learned. It is interesting. It's nice learning about these things so you know them for the future. Like, especially when I get into doing another guide season, like, rather than having to fumble through it during the guide, I'll be able to just be like, okay, this is the reality of things. Sorry, Charlie. Let's let's just drop bed right here. It's not a big deal. It is time. Boop. You can watch me sleep. Not creepy or anything. Also, wow, it is 12:30. That is... time has been flying on this. It does not feel like it's 12:30 already. And time is still fast forwarding. Because of course it is. You come with me. And away we go. I have a sleeping bag, but he's an old bed. Well, the old bed lets me sleep longer, so we can get to morning where it's lighter. If it were summer, I would use the bedroll. Absolutely. We're getting close-ish, but still. Oh no, there's a cool mountain. Look at that thing. That's a place to build on. I just like that. I was gonna say, like, hey, we could stop here and make this our little base for while we're out here, but nope, not that thing there. Oh, a sun bear. Cute. How far are we? Still off map. The light's getting a little funky. Don't get up, please. But I am wondering here. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, so we can see it on the map. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to probably take the elk across here. Since it's connected to this landmass. And we'll drop up, please. Or whatever you do. Okay, fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll staple the elk down here, and hopefully he's not drowning at this point. And then I'll set my spawn here. I can see looks to be some kind of like water wheel in the distance there already. Looks like Tears of the Kingdom Malice. Yeah, it does. A little bit. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Sheesh. All right. Devastation. Oh boy. Oh, that's deep. Oh, I hate it. Now, I'm going to guess that I probably shouldn't bring the elk in here. Although, if it gets me past a lot of enemies... Yeah, he does need to breathe, apparently. He took some damage, but he's okay. 'Cause Yeah, do I want to bring the elk with me? Or do I want to leave him here? That is a real good question. Do not want to shoot this. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward not bringing the elk too. All right, let's stake him here. I'll get you. And then we're going to use one of these temporal gears. Set our spawn here. Too far away? Nah. I'm not that far away. I don't want to risk it. Big chance to be walking home if I took it in. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to set my spawn here next to the elk. I'm also going to leave my box behind so I can actually run fast. There we go. I'm going to mark, just in case the elk point disappears, I'm going to mark this as totally safe home. We'll make you like purple. Pin you. There we go. Alright, gang. Let's see, I'm gonna wear the shield. Sword's fine. Is there anything that I want to leave here on the elk that I have space for? No, because the elk is full. Okay. How about the chest? Chest is not full. Let's leave the linker here. We'll leave this here. The empty crock. We'll take a meal out real quick. Oh, I guess we'll leave 2 empty crocks. Okay, sweaty palms time. Sweaty palms time. Okay. I don't want to wear the shield, really. Doesn't well, it has a passive block chance, so I'd rather have that up. Oh, there's butterflies that just appeared there. It scared me. Agility is the name of the game, huh? I think what I might do, and we might not beat this part of the game today. I kind of want to like skirt along one of these sections here and see what there is to see on the inside. Oh, there goes the music. Like, this doesn't hurt us, does it? Being here doesn't hurt? Okay. It's pretty awful, not gonna lie. I'll keep the bow out, I think. Yeah, we'll keep the bow out. Don't like that. No siree. Leave the boat. I forgot to. Too late now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate this. Really? Nightmare drifters galore? Oh boy. How are you supposed to beat this? Aside from running fast, I guess. Which we do. Not if I do that. Oh boy. New question. I can build here. Okay, good. I only have 13 blocks, though, so... If I need a nerd pole up, I got like 1 nerd pole, and then I'm done. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate this place. I do not like this place. This is creepy. The lack of visibility is concerning. I'm gonna skirt around this way. That's how you beat them, you just run. Okay. Oh, those aren't water wheels. Those are full-on gears. Like rusty gears. But the real bad kind. Oh boy. No, thank you. Oh, run. Keep running. Don't get stuck on things. On the upshot, given that there's a tower here, assuming we survive, maybe we can glide a decent distance out of here and avoid some of this nonsense. What? Alright, hang on. No, don't throw things. Gotta read this. Active temporal interference in this area. You can now right-click the... what? Approximate... Okay, that started there. You can now right-click the time switch skill in your hotbar to activate it. Okay. After I pick up my sword again, I hope. Ah, dashed again. You gotta be kidding me. Pick up the sword and stop dropping it. Press F. Where's F? Oh. Interesting. Huh. Iron block, okay. The past cannot be changed. I get these off my bar since apparently we don't really need them. Nothing in here. Oh, I'll bet I have to swap back and forth between good time and bad time, don't I? Okay. Aha. There's an elevator control. That's going to be required. Okay. I want to explore this little bit of stuff first. Get used to seeing what's here. The downside is that for me, the F key is kind of ways away. Alright, what do we got here? Oops, no. Close you. Okay, so... oh, apparently no. Don't do that. Dvorak users in ruins. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I need to get over there somehow. I assume I can't build here either. Yeah, okay. Way back is blocked to try another place. Oh, okay. I go and do it here. Ah, that's why. Okay. Oh, I hate that. Alright. Oops. I keep right-clicking on chests, but the unlike most things, the time switch takes precedence, apparently. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm actually on here now. Can parkour around here a little bit. Alright, what's here? Let's get off the ability there. So I wonder if the elevator actually works or not at some here. Jonas wasn't a villain. He was trying to fix one problem but created a big mess as a side effect. Yeah, I get that. There's not a whole lot to do here with any of these items, looks like. Ah, we can read the book, though. Empty book? Empty book. We can change the past. I've stolen a book from the past. Oh, we're in trouble now. Okay. So we want to go like over here, basically, I think. Yeah, let's stay on the table. We'll, oh, can't do there. Okay. Or there. We've already been here. Okay, we need to go up again. how do we get up from here? We parkour on some of these blocks, maybe? Oops. Can't parkour on those blocks, apparently. Oh, I saw that. Oh, that's what I'm hearing and seeing. Oh, good, it's a giant bird of doom. Oh, man. I don't like birds of doom. They're very... Oh, really? They're very not friendly. Alright, let's get back up here. We were standing about here, I think. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this might be a cliffhanger episode, guys. Oh, here we go. There's something up here. Oops. Nothing there. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, so don't do that. All right. Oh, come on. This place is kind of mean. Can I get up there, maybe? Can't jump. Really? Oh! Where? Where's he shooting me from? Oh, he's way out there. Okay. He's not even in here. Alright, so... what's the best way to go around this? So we can't go up in here. Is this the goal location? Yeah, it is. Alright, so... Got him, okay. Just wanted to get that thing annoying me. Alright, so if we come outside here and use the time thingy, then we can end up outside the tower, which could be bad. It could drop us straight to our deaths. Oh, not again. Good grief. Alright, we have to get the lens here, Phil Boswell. Sir, gonna need those arrows? Yeah, I got 50 left. We'll see if I can hang on to them. What's the best way up from here, though? Like, I want to get up there. Can I parkour up to here and then, like, there? And then, like, over here. Can't go there. Oh, so close. Because it seems like up there would be a pretty safe bet. Because over here I don't see a way up. Don't forget I have the glider. I don't see how the glider's going to help me here at all. It is so... like, it's not much of a glide. Here we go, here's something. Ah, stairs up. Perfect. The Mad Crow. Oh, goody. Can be used for... Oh. Oh, inscrutable machinery. Let's just pop back in here. What do we got here? Lead block riveted. Okay. No elevator access. I'm gonna guess that this is probably gonna be what gets us up the elevator. If I start falling, use the glider. Ah, okay. What was the big red progress bar? That is the big old birdie up at the top there. It's a big bird, not the Sesame Street kind. I was about here, so that should be safe to use it. So, really, you can still see me from wherever you are? It's mealtime. It's also heal time. We're down a few hit points. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep this in the bar, actually. Hop back, actually. So the selector isn't accessible from this side. Remains selectable by the player. Yeah. All right. Well. Oh, I might need to be on the next floor up, maybe. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. Range stuck by the player. Yeah, let's try parkouring our way to the next floor. Which looks like it could be doable. Not from here. Let's see. No thanks, Crow. I'm busy. I'm busy. Where could I jump up on to get to? That's probably not walkable. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, I bumped into something. Alright, how did we get there the first time? It was over here. This part wasn't so bad. This was an easy hop up. Right, maybe we can hop up here too? No, not there. Go to the past and climb something. I didn't see anything to climb in the past, but I'll take a look. I mean, I guess I could sit here. Yeah, the way is blocked here. Okay. Oh, I jumped. That's too funny. All right. Ugh. Spooky. All right, I think we got it. Ugh. Oh, no. You're kidding me. Ah. Oh, yikes. Don't like that. No siree. Alright, here goes nothing. But I am thinking we'll have to put a pin in this and finish it next time. Okay, so we're up here now. We can safely do this. Darth Vader, no. Yeah. Okay, so I did that. Go away. Go away. I'm busy. I am a little busy here, buddy. Maybe I can't jump there. I'll bump my head and won't be able to get across. So I think, I still think over here is the way to go. Let's do it. So we're over here now. We'll just get closer to the middle first before we do anything silly. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. tanks. I'll get off that before I do anything stupid again. Ah. Oh, that's mean. Who would build this? Oh, meta selectable collider. Okay. Can't change it fast, so I can't even put this ladder up. All right. I'm gonna swap here. Okay, aha. Well, the selectable collider was like... There was something inside here that said that the player can do. So I don't know about that. Can I turn this crank here? Nope. Do a gauge. Gauge, elevator control. Porthole window. Alright, we're going to do this one more time. Oh, now it's extra dark. Why is it dark all of a sudden? Oh, because it's nighttime, isn't it? Alright, let's see. So, Wait, I'm higher up than I was before. Colshi's saying jump forward and switch to the top of the stairs. I think that's what you're saying here. Let's try it. Yep, okay, that was it. Yeah, somehow I got there. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Can I open this door? I can. Do I want to open that is the question. Large reflector. Ah, we're getting to the lens here. Inscrutable machinery. Alright, alright. Alright, well, I think we want to swap here, because I know we can stand here. But now I cannot see a darn thing. I can't see anything. Wow, it is super dark here. Oh, there's an outdoor bit here. There's a valve. Sight glass. I'm going to take a quick swap back here. Nope, there's nothing out there, so I don't want to stand there and swap. I'll just die. Yeah, everyone, there is a boss at the top of this. We saw him flying around. There's a big old bird. There's a bed at the bottom, but it's at the bottom. Oh, great. Maybe we do go use the bed. It's rough, but I think that's the answer. I think we have to use the bed. How safe is that? Not terribly safe. But I'll do it anyway for science! There we go. Alright, we're going to sleep in this bed. Make it daytime. And then we're going to call the episode there. We are at 1 o'clock. All right, Kolshi, please slow down with the spoilers, please. This is my first time doing this. All right, and the sleeping healed us a little bit, so we're okay there. All right, well, folks, that is going to do it for today. We did a lot today. Didn't quite get to finish this this dungeon, this puzzle, and the boss at the top. But yeah, we'll hopefully do that next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this long adventure we've been on. I've been I've been on the edge of my seat. So yeah, we'll hopefully finish it next time, and then I imagine in maybe not by the end of next stream, but maybe the end of the following one, we will be getting back to the temple and continuing work on the temple. So yay for that. Well, everyone, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.